今日も溢れ出す情報の中、リモコン置いてこっちへおいで、つまらないノイズが満ちてく。止めようとしても無駄みたい、また飲まれていくよ。ローディングローディング、キャパを超えてく。オーバーロード、ローディングローディング、壊れていくアイデンティティ。立ち上がれ、壁を壊して空っぽな世界を見て、街の噂じゃ答えは出ない。鍵はその心の中にある。複雑な Maze of Relationships、 時は止まらず進んでく。無意識の海に潜りながら本当の自分へと泳いでる。笑しりそう、走っとるとかばせて、いのいの君は間違道はくじって返せる一部を、ここにはあったも返して夏に来てたらる。
Alrighty. Hello, hello. Let's get into the swing of things here. Let's see. Is my mouth moving? Yes, it is. Okay. So we're going to get started with our usual stamina usage, but first I'm going to make sure to turn on game audio because that's a little important. There we go. Let's see. I need to farm attack maps for seed because we got confirmation on seed. Pretty sure that's what I was doing earlier. Yes, attack promotion. So we'll get the stamina taken care of, and then we can jump into Deadly Assault. We got the new rotation, we got a new boss as well. So that's exciting. I think that's all we have to do for the moment. Why am I getting a compendium notification? No, I guess it's just for Deadly Assault. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so this time we got Miasmic Priest, Miasmic Fiend, and Notorious Pompey. A classic. What are we rocking for buffs this time around? We got meditation again. This is the third time we've had meditation in a row. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Worn out. This is the Evelyn one. Daze, chain attack damage, stun damage multiplier, attack buff. Like, this is just really good for Evelyn. And then we got Artful. Looks like this is our anomaly one this time around. 20% damage. Physical gets an additional 20%. Anomalies apply a 10% death shred, and then disorders apply an additional 25%. 35% death shred is pretty solid for anomaly. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, Miasmic Fiend is physical, ether, weak, and fire. So the easy thing for me here would be to go Jane Vivian. The problem is then what do I use with Miasmic Priest? Because I only have one Ether DPS. Because they've only released 3. And I pulled the other 2 on my other account. I suppose I could just fight her in neutral? Or is Mevarok a man or a woman? I forget. Resist ice, so I can't bring in Hugo. I was like, when I was thinking about this earlier, I was thinking like maybe I can bring Hugo into Pompeii and then Evelyn against my Miasmic Priest. But Evelyn's just really good into Pompeii, so that'd be good for the score. If I'm using Jane Vivian and then Evelyn Lighter Astra, what are my options? Yanagi, tried and true. Harumasa, Soldier Zero. So basically my 3 electric DPS. And like I can't bring Vivian here, bring Bernice into the other one because Bernice is resisted.
Is the concert starting?
Maybe I do like Yuzuha Seth Chain against Unfathomable. But we really want the disorders for the Death Shred and Seth. I guess we could do it with Seth. We also could do it with Lucy. If I had Nicole leveled, I could use Nicole for the ether.
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
Maybe one day I'll level Nicole on my main. So I'm thinking like Rina, Yanagi, Vivian against Priest. And then Jane, Yuzuha, somebody against Unfathomable. I should just call it Fiend. That's a lot easier than saying Unfathomable. We can't use fire. Maybe I could try the Seth. Like I was trying it previously.
I wish you a fabulous day.
Like going from Yuzuha into Seth into Jane. I'm willing to try it again.
Which alias should I use this time?
Where's Seth? They're literally next to each other. There we go, Miss Esma. So the goal with this team is Yuzuha EX. Instead of going into Jane, we go into Seth. Get the disorders. Sustainless Finon is government propaganda. Hello, Elf. Welcome. Thank you for your public service announcement. team can barely survive. For him to get ult, and by the time he gets out of ult, whole team is just dead instantly. Just don't think about it too much. Just kill the boss before he gets out of ult. Hard when it's 2-wave and boss has 2 lives. Just kill both lives. Just kill. Take out both health bars in one ult. Just kill it. Maybe at E6. You can do a lot of things at E6. Alright. Let's give this a shot. Oh, it's already better than Priest.
Found your weakness. I'll make it painless. Now, you're the prey.
Backup here. Never counts out pub set.
It won't hurt for long, I promise.
Leave it to me.
Hit him where it hurts. Careful. It's back.
Team is definitely playing interesting now. Oh, we gotta do this. Where are the pools? Ow. Ah, I got hit by that one. And I got hit by that. Okay, I threw. Yeah, I know I don't get performance points, but if I get hit, I'm aware. I also don't get performance points if I let Jane die.
Once I get back, maybe I'll post about what happened today on the farm. Kana says he doesn't really like the vibe here, and I second that.
Bear with me just a moment, okay? Yeah, I have to make sure I don't get hit there. I'm throwing.
No escape. Hit him where it hurts.
So, if I want to play this correctly, I need to get some defensive assists on Seth prior to going to Yuzuha. So I can do this.
begins now.
Is this gonna stun? Nope.
Hit him where it hurts.
Put your hands up.
Who's the hunter and who's the prey? Don't get
Oh,
stuck.
I didn't get the assault before the end there. That's unfortunate. We did it.
I'll make it painless.
No, he... Prepare to face judgment.
I don't have enough defensive or enough gauge. So this is a little slower than I would have
Here's
liked.
a taste of the abyss.
Getting a bit more practice on this. This team doesn't feel too bad playing it into electric.
Let's make this quick.
Ow.
Reporting in.
Hit him where it hurts.
Back up here.
Wanna know what lurks in the darkness?
Come on! Don't be nervous!
Careful. I bite.
Leave it to me.
Now, you're the prey.
You know, I'm kind of digging this team. I'm kind of digging it. It's feeling better after coming back to it. We got the 5,000 points, though. That means I did things. Hello, Kanzawa. How's it going? I feel like I can definitely get the score better. Oh, you know how I could get the score better? I don't think Jane has Electro Lip on. She might though. Might just be skill issue. I'm glad you're doing good.
I wish you a fabulous.
Is the concert starting?
That's not Jane. She doesn't. Okay. So that's automatically an improvement. So that's on energy regen DD6, right? Yeah. So essentially, what I have to do to make this team work consistently is I need to make sure I get defensive assists. So, why no second alarm, Millie? You have like 10 on this account? Because here's the problem. Bernice is resisted. I'm using Yanagi and Vivian against Miasma Priest because I'm trying to have like some level of weakness, and I'm like, well, I'm using Vivian. Grace is, I mean, Grace is great, but I don't think she's gonna cut it here. With at least not with Jane. So yeah. So I'm using 2 of them on another fight. One is resisted, and one I'm using. And this one's not built, so I don't own that one. And Grace is doing her best. Thank you for the redeem, Kenzawa. You tweeted. We tweeting? Alright, let me get your build pulled up here. Give me a second. Here is my browser. So we want to look at your Miyabi. Well, this is a normal build, so that's a good start. That's a good start. No Shadow Harmony Miyabi today. Alright, we got Miyabi pulled up here. Shadow. Wait a sec. I see. I'm like, dang, these skills are really leveled. Oh, wait, that's 16. And then I saw the Mindscapes. M6 Miyabi. We taking care of the fox. I'm like, dang, those skills are really leveled nice. So in terms of build, we got four piece branch and blade, 2-piece polar metal, so that standard procedure. The crit is really solid here, but there's like 1 attack percent rule. You only have attack percent on one of these pieces. And there's no attack percent here. You got AP on this piece. So this DD4 could be improved. But I understand why you're probably keeping this 2-piece, because you have this, which is pretty solid. But we got to get some attack percent in here. She's like 1 point away from 3k attack. What does 4 and 6? You know, 6 does mini charge attacks when you have 6 decks. Yeah, so 6 allows you to use all 3 levels of her charge attack. Let me. And 4, I think is like a small thing. What was it again? Oh yeah, 4 increases her Frostburn break damage and gives her decibels when she inflicts break. Her M6 also increases the damage of her basic by 30%. But the fact that she can do all 3 levels of her basic is pretty big. Because her level 1 and 2 are basically like a little over half of her level 3. So it's essentially an 80% damage boost on her basic. Or on her level 3 basic. I don't know if it extends the duration of the animation, because I think she just does it as she's charging. Like as she goes through each charge level, she just releases the slashes. But I haven't actually seen the M6 Miyabi animations. My friend got M6 Miyabi Sen. They're on the server as well. They managed to win all 4 of their 50-50s going from M2 to M6. And I think they averaged at like 50 pity. It was crazy. they are a big Miyabi fan, and they were quite hyped to get that. Yeah, Gonzalo, I'd say overall, I would say the build, the crit is really good. Like you're hitting 92 over 261. We just really want to get these with some attack, so we can back up that crit. You're also M6, so you'll probably be fine no matter what. Because the build is still solid. That's just where I would look at to improve. And this like barely matters, but you should max out her assist. Doesn't not actually something that would benefit too much, but it'd just be cool. That's more flavor than anything. But the attack, I would definitely recommend trying to get some attack percent in there. Even if you lose out on a couple crit damage rolls. Jelly. I'm just saying, if I M6 the character, I would max out all their skills. My Yanagi's M0 and I have all her skills maxed. But overall, not too bad, not too bad. $14 all the way. We're going to be in like 4.x and you're still going to have level 14 assist and you're going to be like, hey, Cross, can you look at this for me? I'll be like, yep, that's a level 14 assist. I'm gonna give this Unfathomable another try. I'd like to see if I can like push it to 30,000. Feel like I can. Oh, that's not tough. I need to get these defensive assists on Seth. I need to make sure I charge him up. It is very crucial for this team that I charge up his basic. Otherwise, he just slows down the fight a lot. What I have yet to figure out is how I'm going to handle stun windows. I went into Jane there. I'm like trying to figure out the flow for this team. And so when I want to set up with Yuzuha going into Seth and then into Jane, and then I want to make sure I get defensive assists on Seth. It doesn't matter if I'm on Jane or Yuzuha for it, but I just need to make sure the defensive assists on Seth 3 times before I need to reapply Yuzuha ZX. Thankfully, this boss is pretty aggressive, so I can do that.
Found your weakness.
Alright, that's 3.
Hit him where it hurts. No escape.
We're almost want to refresh here.
The final act begins now.
Man, I was on ICD. That's crazy.
Found your weakness. Wanna know what next?
Nice, I got that.
Jane, time to surrender now.
Careful.
I was like trying to use Yuzuha's heavy attack to get
Careful.
the chain attack.
Back. Let's rotate. Business as usual.
This feels like FF14 levels of mechanics. Like this is an MMO mechanic in my action game. I got hit. That's unfortunate. Well, let's see what we got.
Now, you're the prey. No escape. Hit him where it hurts.
Reporting in.
Outside of the weakness, you quite like this boss. You just don't like that it's not Miyabi weak.
Jane.
Found your weakness. Let's make this quick. Wanna know what lurks in the darkness? Careful. I bite. Here's a taste.
I'm just saying we got plenty of physical DPS. We got 2 physical anomalies already, and we got a 3rd one on the way. There are options.
No escape.
Okay, we got like 2,000 score better, despite the fact that I felt like I was playing Scuff. Can't play Yishuan on 2 sides. You have Xu Yuan. You got Xu Yuan. She's right there. Well, you only have 1 Miyabi. If Xu Yuan's not beating Miyabi, then you just use Miyabi against Unfathomable, and it's fine because Unfathomable also benefits Anomaly DPS. And while Miyabi isn't an Anomaly DPS, she can take advantage of reducing the Miasmic Shield. No weakness, no fun. Then pull a physical DPS. Or build Piper. Like I haven't had a good Hugo I haven't had a good Hugo rotation for at least 2, if not 3 rotations, and I'm not complaining. It just is what it is. Like Unfathomable and Pompeii, mostly Pompeii. Pompeii's fine for Hugo, but I have Evelyn, so I'm gonna be using Evelyn. But when I play Hugo, an Ice Week enemy doesn't guarantee that I can use Hugo because I can't use him against 2 of the Ice Week bosses. Because they're Ice Week, but they're Ice Week if your name is Miyabi. Can't pull physical DPS because I already have Jane on alt and Alice has no teammates. You don't have... I thought you had Bernice on your main. Oh, but you use Bernice with Miyabi and you don't want to play Mono Ice. So I guess that doesn't work. And also this boss is fire resist as well, so that doesn't help. You could do like Astra Nicole, Alice. That would work.
Hit him where it hurts. Let's make this quick.
Stat reporting in.
Why is it physical? Having used Bernice in a while because Trigger is just better and Anby has been usable for a while, so Trigger has been free. I suppose for M2 Miyabi, maybe. Okay, you were giving me defensive assist hits earlier, and now you're not, and that makes me sad.
Hit him where it hurts.
Stat reporting in.
Ow. I am not playing this right at all. I just want my 30k. Alright, what are you gonna give me? Thank you.
Found your weakness. I'll make it painless.
That's 3.
Hit him where it hurts.
The final act begins now. No escape. Found your weakness. Wanna know what lurks in the darkness? Careful. I bite. Don't get sloppy.
I keep forgetting that it goes after the first stun. Oh no, sticky keys! Sticky keys sabotage me!
I'll make it painless. Hit him where it hurts.
I have sticky keys on. Remember, I reformatted my computer. So, and I never ran into this issue until now.
No escape. Found your weakness.
Well, am I about to get a second stun window here?
Wanna know what lurks in the darkness?
You haven't had it on in like 10 years since Minecraft when crouch spamming was a thing. I see.
I bite. Now, you're the prey. Want some more?
Nice! The last assault. Alright, so two stun windows and you can get that 30k. Ah, let's go! I didn't realize I could get a second stun window. The thing is, I feel like I can improve that even better, but I'm okay with 30k right now. This team is starting to feel better. The swap cancels don't feel too bad. At least on the Fiend. On Miasmic Priest, it's a little wonkier because there's less frequent defensive assists. But on Fiend, it feels pretty good. Let me just turn off sticky keys. How do I disable this? Off. Yes. Okay, cool. All right. We won't run into that issue again. So now we play our other anomaly team. Now, I haven't played Yanagi in this fight. Because usually I have to use Yanagi somewhere else.
1, 2, yes, all accounted for.
Everything looks good here.
Follow your instructions. Sukashiro Yanagi, awaiting orders.
You know what I haven't tried? I haven't tried Trigger with Yanagi too much. Like, I've done it a little bit, but I kind of feel like trying it out right now.
You have my complete support. Sukashiro Yanagi, await. Had made
I feel like Miasmic Priest is probably a good place to do it. Because if I can get a stun window before the shield goes up, that'd be nice.
I would never
We'll give it a shot.
Vivian is at your command.
I'm feeling it. Why is Enka's maintenance under maintenance? They mentioned the reason in like the description. Like with something updates, they also have to update or something like that. I remember reading it.
This bullet will reach its mark. Don't you know? It might try skirting the pit.
Oh, I failed that completely. And I whiffed it. Oh, this is not going good. It's like some other update. What did it say on Enka? I guess that, yeah, why is it in maintenance? Strange. Maybe they found a bug or something and
Equipment inspection complete. Ready for action. Recalibrating.
I'm like trying to get the energy here. I'm not sure if it's worth going for.
Surrender. Target locked.
Oh, I was behind you. But okay. Yeah, profiles do still work, so that's good.
Mind and body. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
Actually, you know, there's a problem with me using Trigger Yanagi, at least on this current build of Trigger. And that she's gonna very much dilute Yunagi's anomaly damage.
are one with the wind.
Gotcha.
See your heart's reflections. Enemy perfection 6 shall pay. Don't really know. Hit my trust dirty little kid. Resistance of futile. The melody of combat.
Why did you not do your other ability?
We perform.
I'll probably switch back to Rena.
Notice me. Lure me.
Yeah, that barely missed 20k. Fane on day 1 build. Suppose it's day 1 for someone. Alright, let's take a look and see what we got here. You haven't been farming it till today. Fair enough. Let's get you pulled up here. There we go. Alright, so we got Alf's Fanon, E0, S0, Fall of an Aeon, Superimposition 1. You just bought this? You just buy Fall of an Aeon? Please tell me you just bought it. You don't have enough to S5 it? Very tragic. I see you're also working on the skills currently. Let's look at what we got going on in the build here. So we got, you're using Sunday Bronya. And are you playing Sustain or are you going Ting Yun or RMC? You need one more Herda coin to S5 it? Well, at least get it to S4 now. Get it progressed. You were trying Robin Cypher. Using one of them is fine and sustainless, but outside of that, you really want to go Sunday Bronya currently. Because you just want to give him as many turns. You don't have Bronya built, I see. Do you have Ting Yun or RMC built? Those can work as well. The main reason I say so is because Robin and Cypher aren't really helping Vanon get that much core flame. Like, Robin does have her advance. Cypher's not helping getting any core flame either. Cypher's just there to deal Vanon's ult damage after his ult. RMC is leveled, but nothing else. I see. You know, I suppose we got to work with what we got for now. So you at least have Sunday, which means you're getting the 86 point. You're getting to 86.5 crit rate, so that's not too bad. Couple more crit rolls there, and we'll be comfy. Crit damage 160 without Sig. I feel like that's good. Let me just check here real quick. What's he supposed to be hitting? Oh, I know. Sig doesn't give crit damage. Why am I mixing up these light cones lately? Yeah, so the crit damage is solid. We got the speed. I assume you have Sunday right behind him, so you'll be good there. I mean, for a day one build, it's looking pretty solid. It's looking pretty solid. If anything, I would probably be looking at improving the rope. Getting crit right here would be really nice. So that way you can get to like 90% plus. There's no crit right here either, but you also have 3 attack, so that's overall not too bad. The chest piece could definitely be better. Ideally, you get enough substats that you can run a crit damage chest piece, but we'll have to see if we can get that. For day one, this is definitely a working build for day one. Like, you can definitely just throw him into endgame, and he should be fine. If anything, I'd probably work on skill levels first, and get the super in position here, and then after that, come back and work on upgrading these. Because these are good for now. Let me go ahead and get a switch back over. I'm going to try this with Rena instead.
I wish you a fabulous day.
Sunday would only be giving 20% unless you got E3 Sunday. Or 87 crit damage, I'm sorry. Yeah, Sunday would probably bring him to like 250-ish. That would make sense. If you had Branya, you'd get a little more. RMC could help as well. But yeah, if you're going to be using Phanon, I'm going to have to work on his team a little bit. Let's see, Rena, Yanagi, Vivian, Robin. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can get a better score with good old Rena. I didn't even attack. I didn't mean to get the ace assist.
Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Dance! Let's not disappoint our customers!
Resistance is futile. Who dares get between me and mortal?
That was not who I wanted to be on initially, but we're okay.
needs a section 6 shall pay. Go now, child.
I'm not playing this miasmic shield properly at all.
Out of my sight. See your heart.
Maybe you can get better boots on him because he only has one roll and his crit damage. Yeah, that would help as well.
Notice me. Lord me. Kindly fall into despair. Surrender. Mind and body. You cannot stop me.
Ow. You're not sure how much more CD Sunday needs to get 100 CD? I can check after this.
Go now, child.
I'm not getting as many stacks on Vivian as I would like to. It is definitely doing better than Trigger, though.
Go unanswered.
So for Sunday to give 100 crit damage on his thing, he needs to hit 88% plus 12. So 130 times 80. He would need to hit 267 crit damage. Actually, no, more than that. Is it 293? Yeah, he would have to hit 293 crit damage. No, 267 was for 80%. Or for 92%. Give me just a moment here. Supports having more crit damage than DPS continues. That's because they can afford to build it. Because they don't care about anything else. Like, they care about crit damage and speed, usually. But Tribby getting 1-4 ratio while also building HP is illegal. Well, she also has like crazy crit stats. Avoiding speed rolls is almost harder than getting them. I didn't really have any issues avoiding speed rolls on Tribby. I guess maybe that just came down to my luck. Somehow managed to get 0 speed. We love no speed. Should I try Evelyn here and play Pompeii? Decide. I guess the anomaly res and 30% crit damage debuff is probably not the best buff for this team. But I would be using lighter with Hugo. So we could play Trigger.
I've got your back. I'll protect you from any danger. Asset confirmed. Relax. You're in good hands. I'll protect you from any danger.
Just Trigger.
I've got your back.
Could do something like this. Not often I get to play Trigger with Evelyn. Let's give this a shot, see if it'll score better. See what we got.
Adjusting for wind. Neutralizing the threat. The melody of combat. Ether vision activated. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one
Like what?
kill.
If I played a little bit, I probably could have saved this chain attack.
Nothing is with my defense. The best defense is a strong offense. Increase firepower.
Use this to help break the miasma shield. Wow.
Nothing reaches my
This bullet will reach its mark.
Don't cross the line. Nothing reaches my defense. Your journey ends with me.
Target locked.
I don't know how I feel about Evelyn in this fight. Maybe I'm just spoiled by Pompeii, but I'm like not getting stuns anywhere near as fast as I would like to.
Ether vision activate.
Don't cross the line.
Final warning. The melody of combat.
Nothing reaches my
It did score better. Yeah, trigger and no weakness. It does check out. It does check out. I think this is just gonna be. This isn't a score week for this account. It is what it is. So because of that, we're just gonna play Hugo here. Because we can. Oh wait. I was using the anomaly buff. We got 30k on a handicap. Let's try this with the actual buff, shall we? With the buff that I said was literally for Evelyn. I mean, it's 10% days. It's something, but it will help a lot with damage. It's mostly the damage.
Ether vision activate. Adjusting for wind.
Don't cross the line.
Okay.
Final warning.
Nothing reaches my defense. Your journey ends with me.
Yeah, she doesn't get as much days without her signature, so she still gets a pretty good amount of days.
The wind.
Especially when I get all the hits. It's still gonna go into miasma shield, but that felt good.
Recalibrating.
Well, I could have done that better.
Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
Stun.
Nothing reaches my spell. Don't cross the line. The best defense is a strong offense.
Trigger Grab 1 is the best support in the game. I don't know about that, but it is good.
The melody of combat.
Nothing reaches my defense.
Her buffs aren't diluted like every other support that gives attack. I mean, yeah, her buffs aren't diluted, but I wouldn't say she's the best support in the game. I think I got less performance points. We did go up, but also I think I got less performance points. Like, yeah, M1 P1 Trigger is a very good unit. Yes. She is good. Like 55% stun damage multiplier, or I'm sorry, yeah, 55% stun damage multiplier outside of stun is nice. And Death Shred, yes. Like, she is good. Like, I will be trying to go for Trigger Signature on her rerun. We'll have to see how that goes. The crit damage is only if you run 4-piece Summit on her, which mine currently isn't because I play her with Soldier Zero. But in other situations, yeah, it can definitely be worth using.
I wish you a fabulous.
I'm at your disposal. Want to see the red scarf?
Please, for now, let's stir the pot.
Do I have Lycon on? Yeah, I have Lycon on Summit. Alright, we're good.
I wish you a fabulous day.
I actually haven't played Hugo since upgrading his build, so this will be interesting.
Pardon me, but the task at hand requires your urgent guidance.
We were kind of iffy on switching her to Summit, but you managed to get 90% on Summit, so Shadow Harmony became useless. I mean, if you're not using her with Soldier Zero, yeah. Get over here.
Not bad, not bad.
I shall balance the scales of the night.
Maybe we would get Ambi propaganda when Orpheus comes out. Maybe.
I'm not opposed to working with you. Yes, master.
Well, it did not mean to go into Lycon, but it's okay. We're just gonna work with it.
Prostrate yourself before the abyss.
Make way for the undefeated champion!
I shall balance the scales of the night. I shall cast dawn into the shadow.
Oh, I should be holding my EX special.
I shall balance the scales of the night. I shall cast dawn into the shadow.
Only for Master Proxy.
I need to stop using EX special here.
I shall balance the scales of the night. I shall cast dawn into the shadow. Let order and madness dance.
I pledge my honor!
I shall balance the scales of the night.
I'll fight you.
Oh no! I didn't think the heavy would land that slowly. That's unfortunate.
I shall balance the scales of the night. I shall cast dawn into the shadow.
Wasting M2? What do you mean? I did use ult first. Use. Well, that was to not use Lycon TX. I'm pretty sure I ulted on Hugo. Like, I ulted after his second chain attack. Yeah. I'm gonna give it one more run before we get switched over to the ult.
carve dawn into the shadow. Keep up.
I could have sworn I got that defensive assist there. I'm getting hit way too much. Way too much right now. I want to start with Lycon as per usual. That's Hugo. I should have waited. I should have just dodged that one.
I shall carve dawn into the shadow. I shall balance the scales of the night. Keep up the
Only for Master Proxy.
That's Hugo.
I shall carve dawn into the shadow. I shall balance.
Am I gonna have enough energy for this?
Let order and madness dance.
Why am I low on energy?
There it is.
I'm unstoppable!
Give me a defensive assist, thank you. A little disrespectful, but okay.
I shall carve dawn into the shadow.
I got ult back just after using his EX. I see. I am getting myself get knocked around by Pompeii, and I did not go into Hugo. Where is my energy? Where did it go? I wasn't having issues with energy in the first attempt. Outside of like one burst rotation.
I shall carve dawn into the shadow.
Maybe Orpheus isn't. I think we'll be okay. I don't think Hugo needs an energy regen DD6.
I shall carve dawn into the shadow. I shall balance
So now we can
the
ult.
scales of the night. Prostrate yourself before the abyss. There it is.
Ow. I just literally let myself get smacked by that.
Make way for the undefeated champion. I shall carve dawn into the shadow.
Only for Master Proxy.
I shall balance the scales of the night.
For you, I'll eliminate any obstacles.
He is really just not letting me get a stun on him.
I shall balance the scales of the night.
Gotcha now.
I could have sworn I had more energy there, but okay.
I shall carve dawn into the shadow. I shall balance the scales of the night. Prepare to kneel before me.
I'm unstoppable.
I shall carve dawn into the shadow.
I'm not opposed to working with you.
I shall balance the scales of the night.
There it is. I'll bite your throat out.
Better get this stun here.
I shall carve dawn into the shadow. I shall balance the scales of the night.
Alright. Nice little improvement there. Almost same damage as Evelyn. That's because Hugo's the pull. And he's also M2! I mean, the boss shilling Evelyn is also shilling Hugo, because it's not chain attack damage, it's crit damage, right? The buff is shilling Evelyn. No, I need to look at Pompeii. Yeah, it's just crit damage on defensive assist or chain attack, so both of them can use that. It's this that's shilling Evelyn. Because this 50% chain attack damage increase, if this was a 50% like EX or ultimate damage increase, that'd be crazy. But we don't use meditation because it's not great for Hugo. Because it's after using an ultimate, and he wants to use his ultimate is his damage, so it doesn't really work for him. So we use Worn Out instead. Give me just a moment. It's good for M2 since you use EX after ult. Yeah, it does benefit M2 Hugo. All right, we got top 5%. Not my best, but for what we got, for playing 2 fights into neutral, I'll take it. I will take it. And that's now we have 5 more pulls added on to the Alice and Yanagi fund. So that's nice to see. $27K monochromes. They are there. Those are monochromes there. Can't blame those on farming. How many pulls is that again? It's a fair amount. It's 173 pulls, so we're at 276. So if I win every 50-50, we'll be fine. Did I well on those, or have those been there for a while? Those were the ones that were mysteriously added, and then I found out how they were added. So I can use these, I just haven't needed to yet. Yeah, it was that many. Well, actually, no, it was slightly less, because I had enough for a skin. So I had like 1350, was it? How much is a skin? Yeah, I had 1350 on it, and then everything else was part of the mysterious but figured out additions. Streamer luck. I don't know if I'd consider that streamer luck, but okay. For a second, I thought this was the Marcel modified part. I'm still holding 1200. It'll come back one day. I know it will. Alright. Let me go ahead and get switched over to my alt. While I do, I'm going to take a quick ad break because I need a refill on water and such. Where's your M2 Orpheus funds? I don't know. Just win. I will be back in just a moment. Thank you. Let me actually play some music before we do so. There we go. All right, be right back.
私は言った、誰も無理に離れなくていい。理由なんて足りてないし、欲しいのはただの共感だけ。募る苛立ち、彼がつぶやく、人生は短い。試してみたけどうまくいかなかったんだ。だっていろいろありすぎて止まらなかった。夢に隠された愛のサイン、ベイビー心配しない、一人じゃない。昼も夜もないまま走る時間、涙さえも通り過ぎてく。各地の中写真を見るたび目が離せなくなるほど魅了されて、それでもまだただの愛だと思ってる。雨は今も降り続いてる。夢に隠された愛のサイン、ベイビー心配しない、一人じゃない。昼も夜もないまま走る時間、涙さえも通り過ぎてく。彼は言った、俺はもう行くよ。私は言った、誰も無理に離れなくていい。理由なんて足りてないし、欲しいのはただの共感だけ。募る苛立ち、彼がつぶやく、人生は短い。試してみたけどうまくいかなかったんだ。だっていろいろありすぎて止まらなかった。夢に隠された愛のサイン、ベイビー心配しない、一人じゃない。昼も夜もないまま走る時間、涙さえも通り過ぎてく。各地の中写真を見るたび目が離せなくなるほど魅了されて、それでもまだただの愛だと思ってる。雨は今も降り続いてる。
Alrighty, thank you for your patience. We are back and good to go. Let's get logged in here. Do we have Orpheus Mindscapes in beta? Even if they are in beta, I would take them with a grain of salt. I think they might be. I really just ignore Mindscapes early on because they change so much. I suppose it does hint towards it. Although sometimes the text is also weird. Alright, let me... Oh, I forgot to turn off the music. Literally blasting in my ears and I forgot to turn it off. Gotta use my stamina first, and then we can jump into Deadly Assault.
Weakling.
I could have sworn that was supposed to kill, but... Okay. No, physical. Physical. I wonder if we'll ever get into a situation where it's worth running an off-element 4-piece for the effect. Because, like, technically this effect works if the enemy is shocked. But I don't know if it'd ever be worth using on a non-electric unit. When teammates launch additional attack, the focusing states of the construction type agent of the construction type. Oh, I think construction is construction. Yeah, M1's at the start of combat makes sense. So essentially, her passive has the defense shred and attack buff, and agents can extend it for themselves with aftershocks. This is saying that that it will also extend it for the construction type agent. Let me check. Oh no, for strong attacks. So it'll extend it for attack agents. I don't know why it translated for construction for you, but it's supposed to be for attack. Yeah, M1 would allow her aftershocks to extend the buff for other teams, for other attack agents. So yeah, it would for like Evelyn. She'd be able to extend the buff for Evelyn. So it does improve her performance outside of aftershock. I need to check something real quick. It reduces the cooldown of her aftershock by 1 second, and applies her aftershock applies a debuff that stacks up to 4 times. It'll be cleared when the enemy is stunned. So when Orpheus's aftershocks hit an unstunned enemy, for each stack that is applied, she will ignore 6% fire resist. So it's up to 24% fire resist on her aftershock on unstunned enemies, or on stunned enemies. I'm sorry, not unstunned, stunned enemies. So she sets up the stacks outside of stun, and then she gets 24% fire res ignore on her aftershocks and stun. That is it. Again, I would take these with a grain of salt because they change a lot. We'll just have to see.
Weakling.
I don't like when they spread out like this. Impact rate? I don't know where you're seeing that. Sig. Yeah, I don't know what translator you're using, but it ain't working. It is crit rate though. And I don't know what browser you're using. I'm using Google Chrome, and it's not 100% accurate, but it's definitely not giving impact instead of crit. Possibly. I wouldn't be surprised if there were adjustments. Change the translation to rate of attack. That's weird. Alright, give me just a moment. Gotta be right back because I'm gonna help my partner. She's heading off to bed, so I will be back in just a moment. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty, I am back. Hello, Victor. Thank you for the lurk. Hello, Yotsugi. Your browser music pauses when there's no audio, but due to how quiet the game music is, it's cutting in and out. I see. Auto-translated lore is cooking indeed. Wait. Do I have something on my quick guide that I shouldn't? You're gonna go to bed soon, sounds good. You just unlocked played Bennett. It's that, or have you suffer on my account? Oh, wait. We got the drip market. Oh god, it's so loud. We got the drip market. We got Orpheus. We got Orphe. Let me just lower this a little bit.
Orphe reporting for duty.
Me? I'm her captain, Magus.
If I mess up on the battlefield, please blame Captain Magus for failing to instruct me.
Watch it!
Soldier Orphe report.
Please, if I suck, please blame Magus. That's funny. There she is, phase 2. Phase 2. Do we have any other drip marketing? No, just Orphe and Seed. And both will be pulled on my account. Baby Orphe. I don't know if she's baby. She did seem shy. All right, Deadly Assault alt account. I have to figure out what I want to do, specifically for Unfathomable. I guess I could just throw Miyabi in here. That'd probably be the play. Like go Yishwen, Miyabi, Soldier. What's on tonight's agenda? Tonight we are doing Deadly Assault. I took care of my alt account, or my main. I took care of my main. We cleared it with Evelyn, Hugo, and Jane. And now we're on my alt account. I see. You have redeemed the endgame clear. Are you trying to have me do your deadly assault? Is that what's happening? Is that what's happening, Yotsugi? I'm down for either one. You let me know. And then you also want to DM me your information on Discord so we can get things set up. It looks like we'll be working on Yotsugi's account for a little bit. Bear with me just a moment while we get switched over there. My alt's about to look weird. It's not my alt. I'm sure we'll be fine. Alright, it should have sent you a verification code. Just send that over to me and we should be okay.
When I was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end, was the sunset on that beach. Watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace for fireworks.
Thank you, thank you. Alright, we are officially logged onto Yotsugi's account. I'm not used to playing Bell. Neither of my accounts are Bell. My partner's account isn't Bell. I'm not used to being on Bell, but we're on Bell. What do we got here?
What brings you here this time?
I mean, you got a pretty solid roster, and the majority of people are leveled. Of course, of course. If you want me to do Deadly Assault, I should be able to work with this. Or do you want me to do Lost Void? Which one are we doing? What are we working on? Leveled but not built, you just want standard pills? So who are all these favorites built? What do we got going on here? Well, she's on level 50 W engine. That's not good. Astra's a little short on her attack buff, but she has core F and she has skilled leveled, so she's fine. Starlight. This is okay. If you're playing her with Nicole, this is actually too much crit rate. I assume you're playing her with Nicole? Oh, you don't have your drive disc leveled. You also have her on Freedom Blues. Unless you have the energy or you with Gen 1 leveled. How's your Miyabi? Why is this not leveled? I know it's trash, but it should feel like you should still level it. Look through my builds and if possible.
Eradicate all evil.
So we can do one Lost Void run for ya.
I can help you ward off
Level up the ice attack
I
for you.
follow.
Can do. We also want to get this core F. I assume you're working on that. Did you just pull Miyabi?
Eradicate all evil.
You've had her since launch. Harumasa was more important. Well, how's your Harumasa? Brimstone, Thunder Metal, level 6 ultimate. What's happening here? I mean, overall it's not too bad, but level 6 ultimate? Like, he uses his ultimate. Otherwise, the build's not bad. It's 98 over 189.
Need
All right,
something?
let's go ahead and get into Lost Void. There's so many notifications, but I'm not going to clear those out. I will be strong. Task Force. Have you done Ether? Yeah, you have done Ether. So you need 3 runs of Lost Void to max this out. You finished this one. So yeah, we can do a Lost Void run. Max Ether. At least as far as we can go here. This would be Ether Activity 8. Can we get a Task Force mission done for you? Looks like you haven't done too much. I mean, you have Yi Xuan. I definitely would not recommend using Miyabi in this.
Eradicate all evil.
Just because the final boss is guaranteed to be 40% ice res, and that's not fun for her.
Got a new ghost story to share?
What brings you here
We
this time?
we got Yi Xuan. We have Trial Jifufu.
Want me to fight?
Yeah,
Man, is
we can just play the Yonkoi team. You just wanted to try out the units? That's fair. If you were just trying stuff out, nothing wrong with that. No Yonkoi Bangbu. So, oh wait, you do have a Yonkoi Bangbu. Level 50, but
I can help you ward
No,
off misfortune and disaster.
you need to get this W engine to 60. It's got to be done.
What brings you here this time? Allow me to watch over you.
So let's go ahead and get this clear done. This should be pretty chill. Yeah, it syncs up everyone in Lost Void, so you can use any units available. His is better, but we should be alright. I shouldn't need to buy anything. We could, but I can just use the old one. We can grab this because it's new. We just have to consume at least 500 gear coins, but there's mist, so we don't know. So I'm going to take this path. Ow. What was that wing attack, and how do you do it? It's just if you block something with her EX special, you can do 2 follow-up EX attacks. So I'll do it again here. You can also hold, but it's a lot slower. So 1, 2, 3. You just have to block an attack to get it. You don't have to. Oh yeah, you technically don't. You don't have to block with it. It's just for the energy or the adrenaline. Ideally, you want to block with it. So holding down basic is good in stun windows, but outside of stun windows, you want to use her EX special. Ah, nice. We got the shop. Excellent. But I can't afford much. But I'm going to buy this just to make sure we buy something, because we need to buy something. Where am I going? I'm going over here. Alright, first boss. If you get any wishes, if you want, just pull a new girl. You want me to do Yuzuha pulls for you? Sure, we can do a couple Yuzuha pulls. I just can't be responsible for what happens. I'm just pressing the button. You got exactly 0 polychrome right now. I could have sworn I used this already, but okay. Ow. Oh wait, no, I meant to go to Panyin Hu. Why did I Yeah, I went backwards. Why did that not go towards Pan Yunhun? So now that we have it stunned, we want to use ultimate to get the crit damage buff, and then use that. I should have done this during it, but it is what it is. Question in the future: would 10 battle tower stages be an option since that's endgame to a degree? It is indeed endgame content, but it is a bit longer, so I might add it in the future, but for now it would just be Hollow Zero and Shiyu DA. But you bring an interesting suggestion. I might have to do like a dedicated battle tower stream, like get accounts prepped in advance, because it's battle tower is a commitment, as opposed to like Lost Void, DA, and Shiyu. I can like spend like 30 minutes to an hour and either get it done or at least get enough info out of it. You would not want to do Battle Tower if you didn't have M2 Miyabi or Yishun. Could make a redeem that costs more but requires more times, like a 5k redeem or something. Yeah, that is something I could consider, yeah. Definitely something I will think about. Something you might haven't touched this since the update, a new one. I actually haven't touched the new battle tower either. I need to spend some time in it. I've been working on other stuff, both in game and in Persona and IRL. Grab this, since that's new. Yeah, this is definitely the one we want. Then we'll take the encounter path. Oh, I didn't grab that box. I'm throwing. Oh, Z merits. Hey, we got you Z merits. The only standout thing to me on your account currently is that your Yishuan's W engine isn't leveled. Like, Get that to 60.
Your fate is sealed.
You pulled her last update expecting to get her W engine, not to lose the 75-25. That, fortunately, that's how the gacha be sometimes.
Obliterate form and spirit. Release.
To another Grace W engine. Unfortunate. We'll grab this because new. Zonium combat. Alright. Easy enough.
Take this. Swift yet still, clear yet murky.
The timer is still on screen. Even though I already finished the stage. That the timer was in. You own 5 5-star engines, 2 Graces, Hellfire Gear, Brimstone, and Miyabis. I mean, Brimstone, Hellfire, and Miyabis are pretty solid. Yishuan is in fact doing things. This execute is nice. I was hoping to get more of them in here.
Cycle of yin and yang. As decreed. Your fate is sealed.
Did I get the 20? I did. Let's go. Was your Yishuan core max or was it 5? I can't remember. I'll have to check after it. Oop. I can't check now because it's synced up. But actually, can I? I don't think it lets me. No, it doesn't let me check at all. But yeah, we'll check after. Pompeii. This is pretty good for Jifufu. This is normal Pompeii, so we have 2 phases to deal with.
Swift yet still, clear yet murky.
Yeah, I had my Pan Yinhu and Yishuan sitting at core levels. I like core D, core E for early on. Alright, this will get us into phase 2. I'm actually starting to get used to using tag assists. Does Pan Yunho need anything besides skill and ult level and assist when needed? Oh, what? I just got one shot. It's okay, we have the revive. I'm not too... oh, good. Oh, good. Let's just evenly distribute that health. He doesn't need basic. He doesn't need dodge. It really just is EX, ult, and assist. Sorry, my life against this man and why you run shields. It's really just that end bone. It just does a lot of damage for some reason. But it's alright, we got it. Ooh, we can maximize the ultimate one. How sim is Bernice and Vivian for Disorder teams? Sim? I mean, Bernice and Vivian are very good for Disorder teams. They are the premier sub DPS options. How similar? Vivian does pull slightly ahead, especially since there's a lot more Ether Weak enemies than Fire Weak. But Bernice is still a good option. I would just say Vivian has a slight edge over her. Yeah, something like that.
Any last words?
I would like 2 Rizonia, please and thank you.
Any last words?
Oh, I kept getting tag assist sent upon instead of the quick assist, or like actually just swapping. My earbud is dying. I gotta switch to the other one. Alright. Earbud is swapped. Should probably put my thing to charge. There we go.
Any last words?
An opening. Swift yet still. Clear yet murky.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I did not mean to go into Jufufu, but here we are, ulting. You know what? It worked out. Does Panda ult heal? Yes, yes it does. It applies a small instant heal with a regen over 8 seconds.
Swift yet still. Evil shall be purged. Swift yet still.
Is it flat or based off of something? It's flat. Well, it levels with his ultimate, but it doesn't like scale with any of his stats. So you don't have to worry about building for it. Don't let you distract. I multitask sometimes. Flat number or flat. So it's a flat. It's an instant flat HP heal, followed by a max HP percent heal. Hello, Kels. It has been a while. Thanks for dropping in. Did I get Yuzuha? I did. I got her on my main account with signature as well.
Your fate is sealed.
Multitask would be if I type mid-ult animation. I usually do.
Shall be purged.
Well, not mid-ult animation, but like usually during animations or loading times. That's usually when I check Discord. Because I do have to keep an eye out for the help channels on Angela's Discord, and if anyone else reaches out to me. You're thinking of going for M1? Personally, I do see Yuzuha's vertical investment as probably like one of the better ones in the game. I wouldn't stop at M1 though. Like if you're going just for M1, I would probably hold off. But if you're thinking of going for M2 eventually, then it would be more worth considering. And if you go further than that, then it only gets better.
Let's make this quick. Your fate is sealed.
Sometimes I'm just awake that long, Yotsugi. For better or for worse.
Disappointing.
We got more Z merits. Spent all time before the update ended to get Yiban posted it in full and bro responded? I'm not sure what that means, Yotsuki. I did a tag assist when I wanted to swap to Jufufu. I didn't see the pop-up. There we go. New browser, no more autocorrect. Oh, I don't think I timed that properly. You spent all night grinding to get her W engine till 3 AM. Yeah, that sounds about right. Was I too tired to be disappointed? Alright, we almost got the boss down here. And there we go. Not too bad, not too bad. Ten out of 10, thank you, thank you. You can do it. Just takes practice. Do we have enough polychromes for pulls? Maybe? Yeah, we should have enough for a pull or two. You haven't done your dailies. Wait, where's your stamina at? I see. Well, you certainly have stamina to build. You can definitely get Yishuan's engine to 60. You can definitely do that. Did you buy your monthly pulls? You did. Alright, cool. I'm not judging. Some people just can't afford to play the game every day, and that's fine. Why is it telling me to go to the Bangbo screen? Alright, you are at 61 pity? You like stockpiling? Yeah, but it stockpiles at like a third of the rate. You lose 2/3 of your stamina stockpiling. If you can't afford to play, it's fine. It is what it is. Alright, we got 3 pulls for Yuzuha. Let's see what we got. Let me turn these into tickets so it doesn't literally notify me every time. First pull. Can you select which Bangbu would be best? You don't know if that one or Astro would be better. If you get Yuzuha, then Miss Esma would be better. If you don't get Yuzuha, I would not pull Miss Esma. And if you get Yuzuha, but don't get Alice, then you actually want 3 copies of Miss Esma. Ben time. Is your Ben built? Where's your Ben? Your Ben is level 50. Doesn't even have gear. He's not leveled. You just did it for the mats. Where's your Ben leveled, huh? I got my Ben leveled. I'll show you my Ben right now. Where's my Enka? You don't see a problem? I got Ben right here. Look at him. This is my profile. You can see my profile, my Ben. Am I doing user deadly assaults and pulls? So I do have a redeem for doing endgame clears. So either a Lost Void run, deadly assault, or Shiyu defense. That's available. And then we just did the polls because I was logged into Yotsugi's. That's not a DPS build. I'm sorry that I don't have DPS Ben built yet. I have the Miyabi engine for him. I could literally just like rob somebody if I wanted to play DPS Ben. Like, yeah, I could rob Soldier if I wanted to play DPS Ben. Or Billy. Billy would probably be better because it's on Woodpecker. So like I could play DPS Ben. I have the pieces for it. I just don't have the pieces for him for it. Yeah, you use Miyabi Sig on Ben because it's the highest base attack W engine. Although I heard from Alistair that apparently some Ben players are using Panyin Hu's Sig now. The Council of Ben is disappointed in building support Ben and not God Ben. Please move aside. Support Ben is just as respectable as DPS Ben. I have a built Ben. Where are you? You got Core B. That's all you got. That's all you gave him. I think I'm the real Ben enjoyer here now. Ben needs to carry Bellabog. You know, I feel like I've put a good amount of time into all the Bellabog units. Like I have a great built on my alt and on my main. I have Anton built on my main. I have Coleta built on my alt, and I have Ben built on my alt. Like I have put the hours into the Bellabog faction.
Hey, don't look down on me.
We don't talk about your Alexandrina.
1, 2. Yes, all accounted for.
This isn't even a build, but
I've made
the only DPS you'd be using her with is Harumasa, and you have Astra and Nicole, so you don't really need Rina. Like, it's not that big a deal.
We fighting?
Oh yeah, we were gonna check your Yishuan's core. You do not have core F yet, so you definitely do want to get that. But oh, you just need to do expert challenge. You literally just need to do expert challenge, and you can get it. You're kind of glad you didn't fully commit to Rina, because now Orphe is coming to fill that slot. That was built in the Miyabi took her stuff. Dang, Ella got robbed blind. If you get Panyinhu's weapon and him to 60 and level his core, he should be able to hit 3,000 attack. Oh wait. No, you want energy regen here. Yeah, we want this to be energy regen. Do you have another one? No, you don't have an available one. Yeah, you want to get this to energy regen because he really wants the energy to sustain his buff. Just like us, are you going to craft one? Yeah, crafting one is fine. Like, he literally just needs the main stat. Like, that's all he needs. So crafting, if you need to craft one for it, that's like a great use of crafting. Well, your Sokaku is on 3-piece, so that's a problem. This needs to be anomaly mastery. She's also extremely low on attack because of this being a level 40 engine, and she doesn't have core F. So the goals for this would be get on 4-piece Freedom Blues, get this on anomaly mastery. Actually, you want 2-piece Phaethons. Do you have a Phaethons with anomaly mastery? No. So you need a Phaethons with anomaly mastery. You have this attack one. Just gonna put that on. Do you have a Freedom Blues here? Spare? No, Jane and Nicole are using it. You need a Freedom Blues piece here. Just like any. And then an anomaly mastery one here. And then hit 2,500 attack with core F.
Is it work time? Is food included?
Yeah, but Sokaku's got a bit of work. But all a matter of time. Anything else you wanted me to take a look at real quick? You decided to put crafting pieces where you went on hold to craft swing jazz pieces to look for ER and got lucky. Nice. Very nice. You don't have to keep swapping between pieces too. We love that.
Wanna
Jane.
be my research subject?
Very low on anomaly and attack. You need to level your W engines. These need to be 60. You got main stats. You got sets. But like there's no attack percent here, there's no anomaly here, there's no anomaly here, there's no attack here. You got anomaly here but no attack. And you have one attack roll. So you're just missing substats and leveling the W engine. Yeah, level the W engine and get better drive discs. The big thing though is leveling the W engine. Please level your W engines. How many of these W engines do you actually have at 60? Lycon's not leveled. We're not talk about that W engine, but I guess you should level it since you're using it. That should be leveled. That should be leveled. If you're using Grace and Rena, you should level them, but it doesn't look like you were, so I wouldn't stress it. These two should be leveled. I assume you're using Chingy with Haramasa, so this should be leveled. Wouldn't literally anything with this be better? Technically using like Hellfire gears would be better. But if you're not using an S rank stun engine, then this is actually her best option. Unfortunately. Like if you don't have an S rank impact W engine or her SIG, this is what we have. Chingy and Lycon share Hellfire? Okay, so if that's the case, then just level Hellfire. Wouldn't an A rank be the same? But the thing is, an A rank wouldn't have a passive. Like, at least this has a passive. So, like, it's like bottom of the barrel. But it's already level 50. It's too late. It does not have a passive. You don't have channel points when you're done. Would you take a sub for some account advice? You don't have to sub. If you want to support me, I appreciate it, but you don't have to sub. I'm probably gonna be ending stream in the next few minutes because it is past 1 a.m. for me. But are you in the Discord, Kels? I'm not sure if you are. I mean, just in case, let me link the Discord. So there's my Discord server. If you're not there already, which doesn't look like you are, you can join and then. Oh wait, no, you are. I just didn't see you in the offline page. I'm just blind. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Oh, you literally just joined right now. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you can just post there, and I will answer as soon as possible. If I can't answer in time, then somebody else might answer ahead of me. But if you're looking for account help, I'm more than happy to help on the Discord. The channel points are just to for help on stream. But outside of stream, I will help as much as I can. Yes, we were gonna look at Seth. So Seth just wants either 4-piece Protopunk or 4-piece Astral. Either one is fine. Depends on what team he's running. I usually lean to 4-piece Protopunk because you usually have a support running Astral like Lucy or Yuzuha, Astra. It's on Panda right now. So you have, oh yeah, the weapon's on Panda, yeah. So I would try to get him on 4-piece Protopunk. Do you have like any pieces? And then 2-piece Swing Jazz. Like, do we have just like pieces to give him? This one has attack percent. Ooh, attack percent main stat, that's good. Do we have energy regen here? We don't. And then he wants 2-piece Swing Jazz. Astral Voice or Protopunk will work. I like Protopunk because the bonus shield, and it makes it so that way it doesn't conflict if you have an Astral Voice user on the team. So like, for example, if you're running Astra Jane Seth to play like Hyper Carry Jane, you already have Astra with Astral Voice, so that Seth wouldn't be able to run it. Running Protopunk on him means the only agent he conflicts with is Caesar. So it's a lot easier to like work around that. Yuzuha can run, so M0, she really can run. She can run Protopunk, Astral Voice, or Swing Jazz. She'll lean towards Astral Voice or Protopunk at M0, and then at M2 she runs Swing Jazz. There is also the word on the street is there's a new set coming out that will work well for her. We'll have to see how that develops. Either run King or Yuzu and then get Vivian later. So like you could, if you are running Caesar or Seth, you could put, or Caesar or Yuzuha, you could put Seth on Astral, and then Caesar and Yuzuha hold Protopunk. So that way, no matter who you're using as the third, whether it's Caesar or Yuzuha, it doesn't conflict with Seth holding Astral Voice. So in your case, I would lean towards Astral Voice on Seth. Nice Thunder Metal piece. Skills for Seth. It's really just his core passive. Everything else is for days. So assist, EX, ult, basic. Basically everything. He'll use everything except dodge. But his core passive is the most important part. So like if you get these to like 13, that'd be fine. Like 11 to 13. They're not crucial, but they are worth leveling because he does apply a lot of days on his hits. That means you can get stuns on Jane, which is nice. It's a nice benefit of using Seth. Any other questions? Level up engines, get your supports built, and then fully max out chain skills. All a matter of progress. If you need any clarifications, by all means, just reach out to me in the Discord, and I'll be happy to clear things up. But for my pleasure. For now, though, let me go ahead and get logged off your account. And then we're going to go ahead and actually call it for tonight here. You have me finish Void next stream or next tubes. Alrighty. You do indeed have the points. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it for tonight. It is 1:13 a.m. for me. I should probably be sleeping because I still have to make another 10 liters of soup stock. Don't ask. I just have to make a lot of soup stock. But thank you everybody who stopped by. I greatly appreciate it. We will be back on tomorrow night for some more Zenless, maybe some Persona 5 as well. We'll see how I'm feeling. But we're definitely gonna get at least my alts Deadly Assault Clears taken care of. And then from there, next stream will likely be Monday, but I'll work out the schedule. Again, let me just link the Discord here for anybody who missed the first time. That it is in fact a lot of soup. I'm overdue on making like chicken broth and vegetable broth, and I need to make some. But yeah, there's the Discord again. You can join, hang out, get updates on what's going on me in the channel, talk about Zenless, Persona, whatever else is going on in your life or mine. But for now, I'm gonna get some rest. Y'all do the same. And until next time, peace.
Starry night. Starry night. The loving mother.
命も奪われ